Next, the cylinder and the cable assembly have a snap detent, and that comes towards the back of the control. So the cable will come in from this direction, straight off of the back of the control. So when we put this together, because this is non-swiveling, we have to orientate this to the back of the control. Using your thumb as a guide, we'll position it to make sure that this is straight backwards, and you can see it as well as you're assembling, and it's straight up towards you, and you can adjust it a little bit before you push it in. Just push it in firmly to seat the taper of the cylinder with the taper of the powder metal plug. If it's not quite straight, you can still adjust it. We'll seat the cylinder at the end by sitting in the chair. Notice the replacement cylinder will come with washers and thrust bearings already installed, with a small clip holding it all onto the end of the cylinder. During this next phase, please be sure to re-grease the base hub liner with appropriate grease, Kluber lube, GOI, or another synthetic type of grease. Not too much, please, otherwise that will leave stains on the customer carpet. Oops, I apologize. We forgot to install the lower cover. That must happen first. We'll reinstall with a T20 drive, 2 screws. Okay, now that the lower cover is installed, we can put on the base. Reinstall the clip and the washer. Washer first. And I use a straight screwdriver to help me push the clip home. And you can hear it audibly snap into position once it seats forward. Notice the clip is raised up, going over the top of the end of the cylinder tip. As it goes across, it'll snap down in position, making an audible noise. Now that the chair base is back on the chair, we can set it back up onto the table to make it easier to work on, so you don't have to bend over quite so much. Ensuring that the tip is straight back to the cover, the slot where the cable will go through the cover. We don't want to make sure that everything's not binded. Push down the barb into the slot, and then push down the cable into its slot in the mating component. That will snap into place. Then ensure that the cable is straight backwards. Now we can install the upper cover onto the control.